He put that to bed under Ange Postecoglou. This season it's been up and down, as has been their form in general. And they finish with a flourish. Down goes Frenic, and that's a penalty. Sam Mitchinson, the offender. Well, that'll be interesting to have a second look at that. There was contact, but was there enough for Matt Gillett to award a spot kick?
It's a clumsy challenge, and once he comes in from behind in the penalty area, it's a penalty. The ball there, Frenic was struggling with it, got it out of his feet well there, and then turned his body. Mitchinson, just a clumsy challenge into the back of Frenic, who goes down.
Well, I think that's a bit soft, Robbie, I have to say.
Yeah, but once he comes in, he's in the penalty box, and he comes in from behind. For me, it's a penalty. Gave the referee no other option.
So, a good early chance for Besart Berisha. And Berisha scores. And Brisbane lead in the 12th minute. 13 for the season for the Albanian. And that's the start that Mike Mulvey wanted.
That's now 23 goals in 26 games at Suncorp for Besart Berisha. Still in the hunt for the Golden Boot. We'll go on to 13 goals. Here's the penalty again. It's a clumsy challenge. You can say it's soft, but I think he gives the referee no option. Now, what makes this get past Redmayne? Because he gets a touch on it, Redmayne, but it's the power on the ball. He goes the right way, Redmayne, but there's just too much power. He gets a hand to it, but he can't get a strong enough hand to it from keeping it crashing into the back of the net.
Well, his currency is goals, Besart Berisha, and he just keeps paying out for Brisbane Roar. Wasn't already. Season now very, very. This is Brown, well read by Walker, and he's outnumbered by both Brown and Broich. Broich's trip, that could be a card. It is Marcel Mavis. Late challenge on Broich.
When he comes in late. And as soon as Broich gets his toe to it, I think he lost the ball anyway, Broich. For me, it's a clear-cut yellow. Mistimed, late in the book.
Never much love between the Netherlands and Germany, is there? Two nations. Melbourne Hearts' hopes of getting into the finals may be over by close of play here today. Got some serious improvement to do if they're to stay in the race. This is Broich. Too far for Lustica, but Melbourne Heart too casual, and Broich to try it. Oh, what a goal from Thomas Broich. Utterly mesmerising. Right out of the top draw and right into the top corner. Brilliant.
Well, the last one he tried replacement. Mistake from Mavis here. Broich picks it up. He's got one thing on his mind. Look at him put the boot through that. He tries to take the Nike tick off the ball. It's a brilliant strike from Broich. Right out of the top draw. Whistles past Redmayne. Brilliant finish.
Well, Andrew Redmayne grasping at thin air. Mike Mulvey punches the air. He knows just how important that goal might be. And Thomas Broich, who has been on fire virtually since this game kicked off, has his reward, and Brisbane have a 2-goal cushion. And Melbourne Hearts' season now, Robbie, is tempo, the movement, the passing of Brisbane have all been hugely impressive. Broich's delivery from the corner. Lustica was there ahead of Mabratu, but didn't make contact with the ball. Well, there we go. One of the more satisfying first halves of the season for Brisbane Roar and for Mike Mulvey. Besart Berisha putting the home team in front after 12 minutes, although there was a question mark against the challenge by Sam Mitchinson on Ivan Frenic that produced that spot kick, certainly from a Melbourne Heart point of view, but no doubt about Thomas Broich with his second goal, or the second goal for Roar, I should say, fairly thumping it home from distance. All of which gives us a half-time scoreline of the Roar 2, the Heart 0. Let's go down to Nick Meredith.
Yeah, thanks, Simon.
For their part, they've been focused. Some of their football has been excellent in that first period, all looking good.
Mishit it, I think it's fair to say. It's a decent half chance at the back post.
Brisbane, all of a sudden, just a little bit loose. Mike Mulvey will want the luxury of a third goal if they can possibly get it. We're also going to see a yellow card issued here to David Brankovic for that challenge on Besar Berisha.
And he says it's the first one, Brankovic, but I tell you what, as far as the first one goes, it's a pretty decent one.
It was maybe worth two. He has fairly taken his legs away with a pretty ugly challenge.
Left.
Naylor with the switch. Franich. Just waiting for Hinger to begin his run. Happy to use him as a decoy. Let go by Lustica. Broids to drive. Came back off his own player. It's in the back of the net by Lustica, but that won't count either. Offside again. That's 2 goals we've seen ruled out by a linesman's flag.
That's going to be a yellow card. Luke Bratton into the back of David Williams. No, it wasn't Lustica who was offside. Bosch on the edge of the box, well, approaching it, and I think it comes off Berisha, who's in the offside position. Well, that's good use of the bum. Real wall pass to Lustica.
You scored an international goal with your backside, didn't you?
I certainly did. Thanks for reminding me.